Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and I have some news to share with you. My fish room has gone under a massive change, so please stay tuned. Welcome to my little fish room. I have made some large changes to my fish room that I am anxious to share with you. These two tanks and this third one are the only 3 tanks in my fish room that have not changed. So let's get on with the show. First, let me show you the doorway from my fish room onto my porch. I put up this screen that closes with magnets so the cats are free to go in and out. Of course, Ozzy is out there just as much. It's nice to let them outside and keep them safe, so this porch is ideal. Besides, it brings them closer to the birds in the trees. They spend hours on hours out here. In fact, we've been leaving it open at night, and many times at night they're sleeping outside on the deck. So it's a perfect place for them. This is the first of my big changes, my guppy tank. I still had more Anubias to use up from my 150-gallon Geophagus tank. So I decided to strip down this tank and redesign it. If you remember, it was a dirted tank, but since I didn't have any planted plants in it, I thought I would change it completely. I still had some nice pieces of lava rock that I could use. This tank was actually still set up and running as my Daniel breeding tank, complete with pink stones and all. It had been empty, and I just had it running as a possible hospital tank for the time being. All I did was affix the Anubias to lava rocks that I still had and added them. Next, I caught my guppies and neons and moved them over from the tank they were in. Finally, I added the light/pothos holder. Now the plant holder doesn't quite fit the same because the other tank was rimless, so I had to make some modifications, but it turned out fine. The pothos have done really well, growing a beautiful system of roots, adding to the look of the aquarium. There was one problem. Within the first week, one of the neons jumped out. I found him dried up laying in front of the tank. I have since added a piece of plexiglass to prevent another casualty. I always wondered how people with planted tanks kept their fish in without lids on. So this 10-gallon has not changed. It's home to my second group of Daniel fry. Now, I did move the rest of the first group from the other tank over here. There were just a few, and they certainly didn't need an entire tank to themselves. It still amazes me to see such a wide variety of sizes within a single brood. But they're doing well, and I couldn't be happier. In this 10-gallon aquarium, I released a new batch of baby yellow labs from their tumbler. Now, they could have easily stayed in the tumbler for another couple days as they still have some yolk sac left. If I move them into a breeder box, which is a smaller area, I'll wait until they're completely gone. But since I'm moving them into a 10-gallon, which is a huge space for these wee little guys, I like them to have a bit of sack left. This way, while they're learning to forage for food, if they can't find any right away, they have the sack as nourishment until they get the hang of it. In this 10-gallon are the largest of my fry, and there's a mix of yellow lab, and there's a few OBs in here. They will be moving on soon as they're getting to be a good size, but the wee little ones I'll have to hold back for another couple weeks to let them grow a bit more. So my little fish room has gone under a tremendous change. I turned my desk into the corner again, and I have my shrimp hatchery on there. My calendar is back up on the wall. I made this new pothos holder so I can root more pothos plants. Then on this wall over here, I moved my Bettas rack. I do have one shelf open on this rack that will be for my hospital tank. So you may be wondering where my 20 and 30 gallon grow outs are. Well, they are gone. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to see what happened to them. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.